Hey guys, MonteCristo the Mortician here to do an autopsy on Karmine Corp. That's right, they're already effectively dead from their 0-6 start to the winter split in LEC, and I thought it'd be interesting to review their games, look over some of their mistakes, as well as integrate the comms that have been released on the Karmine Corp main channel on YouTube to see if we can figure out why this team has had so many issues so far. If you guys like this content, please consider going and give me a follow on Twitch over at MonteCristo, link below. I'm doing VOD reviews 6 days a week now. Usually it's bangers only the best of the best from around the world. And if you missed that content, hit the link below to my other YouTube channel where all of those VODs go unedited if you want to follow along there. Otherwise, just stick on this channel for the edited highlights that will continue to come out throughout this year. Thanks for your support, and let's get into our post-mortem on Karmine Corp. So this recall timing and the pressure also allows Bo to get Void Grubs for free. It's like everything is going according to Karmine Corp's plan this game. Everything's going according to their plan. Oh! And there we get a mechanical misplay. I think what's gross is that Humanoid doesn't even have to flash this. I mean, this is a mistake from Bo, right? Like, you see Akali kind of head into the river brush, trade on that side, right? And you see her shroud, and then she doesn't reappear. So there are communication breakdowns that happen consistently. So there are communication breakdowns that happen consistently on Karmine Corp, and this is one of the biggest problems, is it looks like nobody's talking to each other. Like, how do you not know that Humanoid is potentially in river here? And Razor could be there as well, contesting for crab. Okay, so basically Herald has just spawned, right? Teams are starting to move for this. We see mid laners with TPs heading into the bot lane. So pretty standard play so far. Targamas is just going to... Why is everybody just walking into Xin Zhao range? He has no flash. He has no vision. Like, I get that Oscarinin is pushed in the top side, but you have 3 players in this. It's a 3v3 in this mid lane, and you are playing Nami. Does he even use bubble? No, he just uses ult, gets knocked up, and dies. Dude, Seiken is just bomb spaghettiing all over the place. Oh my god. Now they've lost. Now they lose Herald. Because now they have to go back. Humanoid has pressure in the bot lane. They both still have TP. Oh, we're going to TP in now. Okay. Oscarinin didn't have a chance to recall and get back into this fight. Actually gets the flash over the wall during the knockup. Humanoid has to come in at 50% HP. This is actually a very bad fight for Fnatic. Upset, no! Yeah, Yamato, look how young Yamato looks. Here's Yamato. Filled with hope for his new coaching job. Thrilled with his new jungler. And his kill on Humanoid while they have Baron buff. Life seemed so optimistic then. Little did he know the horror that was to come. So nobody else is going to help Bo. This is a very frustrating situation for a jungler. Like, he wants to take this fucking soul point Drake, right? And they have the angle. Like, this is what I mean. They can't think ahead at all. They have the angle to just go to Drake, right? It's spawned. Like, Sure, use Upset's ult in order to zone them out. Why are we trying to use every ult that we need for disengage? Did Targamas use Redemption for damage? Oh my god, he did. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. Good catch. Prepo 9. And you know what? They got knocked out. They got knocked out by the Gragas ult. All right, let's watch this again. Let's watch this again. Here we go. Should we just go to Drake and use our disengage ultimates to help us get the objective? No! No, gentlemen, we shall not. We must fight. Culling onto the tank. He's unstoppable. He dodges Nami ult. Redemption is used for damage, but they don't even get the damage because Gragas ult knocks the duo lane out.
Forward, Bo starts attack Mickey with the root though. Bo will fall 1-for-1. Targamas gets the kill and Mickey gets another, but the support's now on the board.
Still worthwhile. Sucks that you give buffs over to support. The question is who should be tanking aggro here? Like, it should be Targamas, right? Like, why does Bo end up taking... When on this dive, why does Bo end up taking turret aggro? Because Targamas can play around the outside, right? They shouldn't have to die for this. Like, why is the Vi Q the first thing that is hitting him? Why are we not, like, autoing him as Targamas? In their voice comms, Targamas was told to take aggro, and then he just doesn't? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Well, we'll find out after we watch this game and get into the voice comms. All right, so vision control to Karmine in the river right here. Mickey X kind of sends it, honestly. There's the Aphelios ult. It hits Bo. But they're able just to chain CC Mickey X, take him out. Q out. Where's Malphite? Malphite can't be here. Malphite has not wandered, has not roamed, and he has no TP. So it's a one-man ult onto Upset, right? What is Targamas? What is he ulting? Did he ult before Upset got stunned? He ults for Bo. The mystery of Targamas' Melio ult. Bo's not stunned though. He didn't ult anything. We did it. We have soul point for free. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at this scenario. You have made a decision as Karmine Corp. You are going to take soul point. Now, this is a pretty good decision. This is a pretty good decision, guys. Now, part of this, as we know, sometimes when you make decisions such as take dragon, you lose pressure in other lanes. Sometimes you lose a turret. So in this case, they are opting into these lanes pushing. Now, remember that if this lane pushes, guess what you can teleport onto, guys? If you said minions, you are correct. Broken Blade is up here. There is no pressure. He can teleport back. So if there are minions here, maybe you shouldn't engage in mid lane because, I don't know, guys, are Kennen flanks good? I've heard that Kennen flanks can be quite devastating. So they know exactly where Kennen is. They know that Kennen has TP. They know that there's a minion wave. And by the way, guys, all they have to do is leave. This guy can go up here.
Does still have the flash. Cabo shard unable to get there before the second decision. Could be onto SR can't work perfectly. You know, decent assists coming out. Flash away from Caps. Still have the flash. Cabo shard.
He just distortions out the Malphite. Cabashard. Cabashard, just ult the. Why are you walking away? Cabashard! Cabashard, what are you? You're a tank. Cabashard, protect your carries.
I have no spells as well.
Yeah, I think we just try to kill
Okay. Okay, they're making a plan, guys. You hear them? They're making a plan. Milio tank first. That's what Bo says. Yes, yes. Get level 3. Okay, this is good comms. They're planning. Says Kennen can TP. Everything's fine. They have all the information.
Milio tank. Yeah, tank. Kennen top. You're tanking Boca. He's dead.
It's fine.
Milio tank. Oh. All right. So, not going badly so far. Winning the poke game. Winning the push game. Huge amounts of damage onto Supa. Now watch this, guys. I want you to watch this very closely. Bo puts a ward right here. Okay? This is important. So what does this ward do? Makes it so if Elyoya tries to sneak around from behind the dragon pit, he is going to see it. They see it. They see it. So here's the call, guys. They know exactly where Elyoya is. They have the perfect trap already set. They have the lane pushed up. Unfortunately, they're not level 3 in bot side because I don't know what happened. Upset decides, I don't want to be part of this play. What is happening? Like, are they just not talking to each other? I mean, it's so telegraphed, right? Volley. I just don't even understand why you would shoot it there. At least this way, you might hit one of them. Oh, he got an arrow. Unfortunately, the price of that arrow was his life. What if I told you guys that the arrow was actually just a bait to kill his entire team? So there is 0 potential follow-up here, guys, to this arrow. There's nobody around besides Bo. So he comes over. They get the steal. Now they can just walk away right now. But instead, Targama's like, I got arrow, guys. I got Supa. Woo! Oops. Had to use my flash to get out because I face-checked a brush with an Akali in it, and I died. All right. Here we go. The Desperation Baron. Targamas is wandering around the jungle, doing stuff and things. So we don't know why he's late to the play. By the way, he reveals himself. I was going to point this out, guys. Mad Lions do not know where Targamas is. They haven't seen him. There is no ward in the brush that he's in. The only reason that they know where he is because he himself put this ward down and shot volley. That's the only reason they know where he is. That's why Ashe is late. I mean, we didn't really see why the Ashe was late. Oh, the Ashe died. There we go. Are you fucking kidding me? This whole Baron play, I didn't even notice this because I was talking. This whole Baron play is because Targamas needs to go ward this brush with everybody in it and then get handshake and killed so they can't set up for the Baron. What the fuck happens here?
Okay, I go back bot.
Can you move into top, Azir?
I can, yeah. I can full commit to bot top. Can you fight?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, just put one if you fight. We should do it.
I think Azir.
Dargamas literally says nothing.
Yeah, I'm done to go top.
Let's listen to what they're actually saying. Can you move into top, Azir? I can, yes. I can full commit to top. Saken's kind of trolling, because look where he is on the map, guys. Can you fight? They are literally talking about fighting while they are pinging. What is Upset saying? Give me the, give me the wave in mid. And Azir is saying, like, I can fight. And he's not moving at all. Targamas isn't saying anything about his arrow, but it makes a lot more sense now. Like, even though Targamas isn't saying anything, Azir, like, Saken is fucking trolling them in comms. Yes, I can go top. But he's saying this the entire time that he's not moving top until the very end of the play. So what we've actually learned about this entire sequence is that Saken and Upset actually, like, hard trolled comms. They still want to make this play. I mean, Kabashar doesn't have ult to get into mid lane either. So he doesn't really have a way to do this. So they have no plan heading into this scenario, even though they have all the information. They know Draven's recall timer. They know Yankos just got grubs and is likely recalling himself to contest. They then have Saken go back, grab package. They're talking. Then now he commits TP. Kabashar's probably like, I can be there. I'm going to have ult and TP soon. Right? So he starts fading down to this side of the map. And then Aphelios is like, Upset's like, no, we can't do it. And what he does is he goes back, buys Berserker Greaves and a dagger, while his teammate is zoning. His whole team is zoning, and Scion is coming down.
Karmine Corp, they never wanted to fight it though.
And then Upset walks to the top wave.
All they wanted to do was try and
Like, it's just the way. And then, why? And then Corky has to use package on the mid wave. At least he gets a plate. But like the net of that play is you use package, you use TP, and you wasted a bunch of time to get one plate, and you give them a Drake and Void Grubs for free. Yeah, Karmine's just so conflict averse this game. They're just giving everything up for free. But like, Bo, buddy, you know the Jarvan is gonna have his ult back up. You know you don't have flash from last time. Targamas is clearing wards with a Scryer's Bloom on the top side of the map. He walked up there to use a Scryer's Bloom.
Too far forward, so good coverage. But yeah, I mean,
Oh, poor Yamato.
it feels so good when there's a like 3-camp lead, and then when you die for the 3
Poor
camp,
Yamato.
it's really bad again.
This was a fun autopsy. I think that, when we look at the Karmine Corpse, we'll just keep using that, games, like, it's very clear that these players have not a lot of good communication with each other, and we got to see that from the comms. Either the comms are extremely busy and it's very hard to hear what's going on, or players are actively kind of trolling each other in the comms, saying that they're coming when they're not, so that the players think, some players think that one thing is happening or that their teammates are going to back them up, and then nobody actually ends up showing up, or they show up massively delayed. The comms are like very cluttered as well. It was hard for me to even understand what abilities were up and what the information that the players were trying to convey was and what was most important. And then there's not a lot of decisiveness. Like there's a lot of maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. No voice saying like do this thing right now. And then you combine that with a lot of kind of individual misplays. I'm not a super big fan of the draft we saw in the Heretics game. I feel like if you're ahead, and potentially you build the Corky into a more poke-oriented build, maybe you can just control objectives for the rest of the game, but it's very, very difficult to play that composition if you're behind. It feels really bad, but I think we've gone through enough of these games now to get a good sense of why things are happening the way they are. Also, maybe this is kind of another complaint. They've been playing a lot of different kinds of strategies game to game to game, and with a roster that is just now coming together at the LEC level, perhaps they're trying to do too many different things at the same time. Because if you can't figure out kind of a way to play the game that works, like they've gone from, like a Jax jungle to start off with, which is kind of it's not unusual in solo queue right now, but it is a bit less conventional than a lot of other junglers. And it feels like they cannot kind of figure out one way to consistently play the game, which may actually help them because then all the players will be on the same page and you're not like drastically changing win conditions game to game. I think most of the comps have been at least playable. And in fact, if we look at some of their earlier games in particular, Karmine Corp was in winning positions a lot of the time and did have some good control over the early game. It was a lot of kind of silly individual mistakes or split team decisions. And I think that's to me is the biggest fault, is like the split team decisions and the sloppy comms. And then when you combine that with, I think, Cabashard and Targamas not playing up to expectations and Seiken being really afraid and also not seeming to know how to control choke points with his ear, which is very strange for a professional player. He just seems like he's very nervous. And I think all these factors are kind of combining to hold Karmine Corp back. But we'll see if these are fixable problems at all. I think it's a lot of work in comms for these guys after having listened to their week 1 ones. And I think you've seen that there. Appreciate you guys all being here. Please follow the stream. It's been a lot of fun. We'll continue to do these. I'm here 6 days a week. So I will see you later.